Hey guys, Krish here. Today for my assignment 1, I'm going to explain about taxonomy. So what taxonomy that I chose was the taxonomy of spiders, phylum of Arthropoda. So you guys basically know what is spiders. They are 8-legged spiders that like crawl around your houses and everything. And basically it plays an essential role in the ecosystems and everything. So and it's also a predator. So let's go detailed about its taxonomy. Okay. So first, as a spider, it's basically from the animal kingdom, and the phylum will be Arthropoda, like the invertebrates. It has an exoskeleton, and the class will be arachnids. Spiders are arachnids, like 8-legged arthropods, including spiders, scorpions, ticks, and mites, for examples. And we could see some similar spiders, such as like wolf spiders, black widows, cobweb spiders, tarantula, and everything. So for the habitats, you guys most fondly have one idea of the habitats, such as our homes itself. And I'll let you know more habitats that it lives, like the forests, grasslands, deserts, caves, and wetlands like that. So most environmental preferred by species through some of them, like it adapts to some places. So how do the life cycle goes? So first stage, it starts from an egg. After that, it goes to a spiderling, like the mini version, as the juvenile stage. After that, it becomes an adult version of it. Like most of the species will mature in several months or maybe a year. But its lifespan depending on the size. If it's a small spider, it lives up to 1 year. If it's a big spider, it lives up to 20 years. So for the reproduction, male transfer the sperm to the females using specialized appendage, and mating rituals happen. And after that, some males are cannibalized after mating. So what are the medical values from a spider? You guys may wonder about that. So it gives spider silk. Spider silks are made of protein. And after that, the venom can be used in drug development. Like we can find any anti-venoms if any spiders like basically bite us or anything. And we can use it for biomedical research. And like how we can learn about spiders and everything. The pathogenic microbes associated with spiders is first, the pathogens affecting spider will be the fungal infection. And second will be the bacterial infection. And finally, the viral infections. For human-relevant pathogens linked to the spiders indirectly will be like while the spiders not directly transmit a disease, such as like example for the mosquitoes, ticks, and everything. So we could like get bacterial infection from bites and allergic reactions and misdiagnosed infections. So from that, I would say like most basically spiders are important to our ecological environment, but it has its own view of how it goes through its life and lifespan itself. So if you ask me, when we learned about its taxonomy and everything, so we could know that spiders are not easy to mess with them, okay? So from that, I would please, thank you.
Hi, my name is Rishi Vignesh. Today I'm going to be presenting the taxonomy of an organism. So the taxonomy that I've chosen today is angiosperms, and the organism is rose, the rose flower. So the rose belongs to the division angiosperm, which is flowering plants, And let's take the example of the common garden rose, which is Rosa indica. To explain its taxonomy, habitat, life cycle, medical value, and also its associated pathogens. So the taxonomy for it is: roses are from the kingdom called Plantae. The second, its division is Angiosperms, and its class is Magnoliopsida, and its order is Roselles. The family is Rosaceae, the genus is Rosa, and the species is, as I mentioned before, Rosa indica. So the habitat of roses are native to temperate regions of Asia, Europe, and North America. Thriving environments such includes gardens, woodlands, and grasslands. It requires full sunlight and moderate water for optimal growth. And lastly, cultivated globally for ornamental, medicinal, and economic purposes. So the life cycle for rose, there are 5 stages of it. So the first one is the seed stage, which what happens in the seed stage is germination occurs in spring and in under warm and moist conditions. Second stage is vegetative growth. A young seedling grows into a mature shrub with roots, stems, and leaves. So the third one is the flowering stage. So in this stage, flowers bloom during the spring and summer. And roses are pollinated by insects such as bees and butterflies. So the fourth stage is fruiting stage. So this occurs after pollination. The fertilized ovules develop into rose hips that contain seeds. So the final stage is dormancy. In colder climates, roses undergo a period of dormancy during winter. So next we move on to the medical value for roses. Roses and their byproducts hold significant medicinal value. So for instance, the rose petal are rich in antioxidants and vitamins, particularly vitamin C. And they are used in teas and tonics for their anti-inflammatory and digestive benefits. So next is the rose oil. The rose oil is usually extracted from the petals and used in aromatherapy. And the oil is also effective for skin hydration. Next is the rose hips. The rose hips are high in vitamin C as they boost immunity and are used to treat cold and erythritis. So the final one is the traditional medicine. Roses can be used in Ayurvedic treatment or even traditional Chinese medicine to treat skin alignments, wounds, and digestive issues. So the pathogenic microbes that are associated with rose is fungal diseases, bacterial diseases, and also viral diseases. So for the fungal diseases, we have about 3, which is powdery mildew, black spot, and Botrytis blight. So for the bacterial diseases, we have crown gall, which is a tumor-like growth on stems and roots. For the viral disease is the rose mosaic virus, also known as RMV. It reduces the occurrence of photosynthesis and the flower quality.
Hello everyone, my name is Wael. Today I will be presenting one of the most fascinating and diverse kingdoms in the world of biology. Kingdom fungi, the kingdom fungi. Taxonomy. Let's start with the taxonomy of fungi. Fungi belong to kingdom fungi. The main is Eukaryota. Phylum, for example, Basidiomycota, which includes common mushrooms, classes Agricomycetes, order Agricalis, family Agricaceae, genus Agricus, species Agricus bisporus, the white mushroom that we eat. And let us see some of picture to understand more.
Yeah, this is a picture of mushroom, and this is mushroom, this picture, and also this picture.
Yeah, then I want to talk about the habitat of fungi. Fungi are everywhere, in soil, on trees, on food, even in the air. They prefer dark, moist, and warm environments. You can find them in forests, on rotting logs, or even growing on old bread. Then about the life cycle. Fungi reproduce through spores. These spores are like tiny seeds that float through the air. When they land in the right environment, they grow into a network of hyphae, thread-like structures, which form a mycelium. Some fungi then grow floating bodies, like mushrooms, to release more spores. Then about the medical value or pathogens. Some fungi are very helpful. For example, penicillium reduces penicillin, the first antibiotic. Others are used in food like yeast in bread or cheese. But some fungi can be harmful, like Candida, which causes infections, or Aspergillus, which can affect the lungs. Let us see some pictures of penicillin.
Yes, here are some pictures of penicillin, as well as pictures of some diseases related to fungi. This is some diseases related to fungi. Yes.
Yeah, finally, fungi are not just the mushrooms. They are essential to life on Earth. From food to medicine and even ecosystem, fungi play a vital role. Thank you for watching.